We're live.
Right, and we're live. Welcome back to Blacker Podcast.
Welcome back.
There we go.
This is the shit. Bro.
It's been an amazing time. Honestly.
My
coming
God,
from
man.
the last conversation we had.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was everything very romantic.
Yes.
In a mind, because we had the time to play the games, psychic, and so much to learn as well. Very insightful.
A lot. Very, very insightful.
Yeah, really.
I really enjoyed the trivia.
I'm telling you, it was
the trivia
crazy,
was fantastic, bro.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
I did.
And the pump.
God damn.
Crazy.
God damn.
Oh, let's acknowledge the presence of a beautiful African princess.
Oh, yes, of course, yeah.
Ethel is in the house. Ethel is in the house. So if you don't know Ethel,
we did mention her the last time.
Yes.
If you follow us, you know, obviously help us, giving you a nice compliment about her last time.
Exactly.
She's here, in the building, and
yes. For the support, love for the culture. We love you all.
Love you, mate.
Yay! so anyway, singing roast her here.
Well, I don't fucking care. We hit that shit, man.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we do, man.
That's a day.
Yeah. This is what we do.
Anyway, watch if you want to know about Ethel. Watch your second episode.
Yeah.
Yes, when I
was the second
second episode.
Are you sure?
When I crashed, almost died for Nyash.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it was the second one. Yeah.
Second episode.
One. We didn't mention her then.
Anyway, check on a brother. Man, check. How have you been, bro?
I think I've been okay. I've been absolutely fine.
This is a safe space.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We can say shit.
Yeah.
And don't feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've been okay until the last 2-3 hours ago.
Well, what's up?
Well, I mean, someone just said so much about me, and it was crazy.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
Yeah, crazy shit. They thought I was I don't know, someone who doesn't respect boundaries, basically. So I have stuff with someone, and then someone who is someone's friend, now allegedly thinking I'm having stuff with her as well. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
2024, no green.
No, I. I mean, it's been a whole lot of back and forth conversations, but otherwise, I haven't really had a very splendid day. Yesterday was really busy. I was working. I've been literally working since Sunday, and I think for the first time this week, I had a day off, and I've been under my duvet until 4 p.m.
The winter,
fuck that shit, man. Oh my god, the cold is crazy. It's biting. As much as I love biking, I have disease from it. At least this period. Oh man, I couldn't bear it, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't. It was just something I couldn't go. But that's really about me. Really, it's crazy about that. It's good. It's good. Yeah. How about you? What's up,
bro?
Talk to us.
My week's been crazy.
Yeah.
So as usual, working. Yeah, chase the bag always.
Until you get mugged.
Human being.
Until you get mugged.
Yeah, until you get mugged, bro. But before then, we chase it.
You chase that shit.
Chase it.
We know what we believe. Common consensus. As a man, you have to.
Human being.
That is how you are valuable. Yes. You don't have any choice. You have no opportunity.
What's your output?
I've got nothing to say about. No excuses at all. Yeah. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep up with the good work.
Cheers, bro.
It's what it is. I mean, I will sack myself as well.
And I told you
it's about the money, man.
Yeah, and couple of days ago, I've actually spoke to you about it. The ordeal I had at work.
Oh yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah, they were trying to make me do something I wasn't comfortable doing. Okay, and I stood. The one thing I really appreciate about the new man I'm becoming is I'm standing my ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can
no simping, mate.
Bro.
No simping.
Bro, if I say yes, it's a yes. It's not a maybe. If I say no, it's a no. It's not a maybe. There might be space for consideration sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. There might be that element where we might discuss and we might arrive at a consensus.
Yeah.
But if you're not willing to have that atmosphere where we can have this one-to-one and we're just going back and forth, and it's meaningless, then you won't force me to do something I'm not comfortable doing. Okay. Then it definitely has repercussions, okay? Because I make a lot of people uncomfortable with my stance, okay? And I understand that, okay? And if it makes them uncomfortable, then What did we say about comfort, bro?
Exactly. Like what I said. What I said. I think you're only responsible for yourself. And if you do some stuff and it's not to your best interest, I think you're really very selfish into yourself, and that's the worst thing you can do ever to yourself. Like you've literally committed a crime. Against yourself. Someone shouldn't make you do what you don't like doing or what you're not comfortable doing.
Exactly.
And like we said as well, if everyone list your friends and everyone else who's going to be around you, and you count them all, segregate them based on likes and dislikes, and those who like you are more than those who dislike you are fucked.
I want to be the type of guy we listen to. Oh, bro, we must review. We must review that play. We must review that song, bro. The Cypher.
Shout out to Chocolate City.
City Cypher.
The new song they did. That was it Hype?
There's a Cypher. It's a Cypher by Chocolate City.
Cypher.
Yes.
Fuck that shit, man. Now every lyric in that song gave me mental orgasms.
It's crazy, bro. We must review. Check it out. Chocolate City Cypher. By the Chocolate City Gang, the toughest
Emma and Co, Black Bone, what's the other guy? Ice Spray.
Yes, I want to tweet as well. I want to quote something one of the rappers said. Okay, about comfortability. Okay, they say they like you because they can't dare fight you. Nah. They force themselves to like you because they can't dare fight you.
But that doesn't mean their familiarity about you is true.
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
You should like me. Because you can't fight me. You get me? So that was my week, and then let me update you on some gangster shit.
Oh, please. I've been waiting.
So apparently I have a probation officer.
Ooh.
Yes.
My shit is getting real.
Jamie.
Shit is getting real.
Shit is getting real. So today I had to present myself to the probation office.
Okay.
And we needed to work around what type of things I should do to cover my 40 hours of community service.
Okay.
Yes. So it's been a fantastic day. It's been splendid.
I mean, who
I met new people.
You'll go further with that in a day. But when this probation officer thing, it's quite confusing to me because now before now, I mean, even up to now, really, when you say you've got probation officer, it's for inmates who maybe go on.
Bro, when I was in the waiting area, when I was in the waiting area, the type of fuckers I'm waiting for the probation officers with, cool. These guys look like they've been in for days. Oh my God. If they take me to jail, I'll be eaten alive. Oh my God, I'm snack for days, bro. These guys look tougher than shit.
Wow.
Bro, I'm seated there. I'm already on my defense mode, bro.
Wow.
This bro can snap and throw a left.
God damn.
I'm gone. God damn. It was crazy. I enjoyed the day. I really enjoy meeting new people. I love it. I met a very lovely probation officer, and I told her about my life story, and we talked about a lot of things. You know, they're really in depth about correctional services. You get me? They have proper how do you call it? Correctional services here. You get me? Because they don't want you to fall back to crime, so they have someone who follows you up.
Speaking in general though, because I mean, this is really connect you in any way, because I mean I understand obviously the whole event leading to this very moment you are you see you breaking the law at some point, but it's not. I don't think it's really something serious.
No, it's not something serious.
The probation officer thing is making it look like, oh my God, jeez.
It's serious, but it's not something serious.
It's so fucked up,
it's a serious repercussion for something not serious. Okay.
I mean that's what you get when you slack behind and take
yes. When you're not, please don't try this at home.
No alcohol. Okay.
Maybe
no alcohol, but then no alcohol
responsibly.
Drinking and driving. I think that's the main thing.
Responsibly.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, bro. I had a very lovely day today, and we spoke about a lot, and she really dug deep because they dig deep into your psychology. Yeah, they ask you a lot of questions with regards to your lifestyle, where you were brought up, how long you've been in the UK, like me, okay? And as I was coming back, I was really reflecting on today's topic. Yeah. Racism, bro.
Yeah, I thought because by the way, listeners, just like to come up from where we are. We thought we were going to be reviewing that Chocolate City song today. Yeah, that's like, and I felt bad as well because I didn't even listen to that song. I'm fucking walking like a good
bro. It has been on my playlist back to.
I know. Obviously,
I'm in the house though. I've been in the house.
So I was like, what you say? We talk about this at the same time. I felt like it was a cocktail of feeling for me, like it was a mixture. It was something really worth talking about because I feel like as even though it's really very sensitive a topic,
it
is also very subtle that people misconstrue so many ways, especially how they see what racism is. It's very myopic. Generally, and I'm really happy we're going to have this conversation today because I'm like going to pour what I think, my own opinion, what racism is all about, and where we're moving forward or going to. Beyond this point, we've been living in these very liberal, civilized, in quote, communities and societies and stuff. That was cool. I think you should lead it. It was your point. So let's see.
So bro, I really thought about it, and it's been resonating in my mind because I've been going through my personal experiences with racism. And it has a lot to do with culture, bro. Okay, so as we dive into racism, we will kind of set a stage to relate it to culture as well. Okay, so bro, let's start from the beginning as usual. In the beginning, I've always had trouble with this word human race. I've always had trouble with that word. Okay, let's not dive into the double entendre thingy. Okay, let's not look at it as what it is. Okay, let's look at it as very shallow-minded individual who don't understand, assuming I'm an alien who just landed. Okay, and then I meet a human being and it tells me we are the human race, but I know what race is. Okay, I know a race from running competition. Okay, I know a race from competition. So when you tell me we are the human race, where are we racing to? Why are we racing in the first place? What are we racing for? Okay, what's the end goal? Where is the end of this race? Oh, in fact, where is the beginning? Where is the beginning of this race? Okay, so when you look at that word human race, from where racism sprouted off, okay, it's, if you look at it shallowly, it becomes a well that goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, good. So now when you divide us among the races, okay, does it mean we are racing a different race than they are? Or are we all racing in the same race? Are we all for the same prize? You get me? So those are the type of questions an alien can ask.
I think I get where you're driving out.
Yes, so that's a shallow-minded individual.
Very shallow, very shallowly. Now this is my point. Obviously the word race, or rather racism in Czech, I think is just one concept of classification of Homo sapiens in general. Like you use that to classify people based on this or that and blah blah. But in the whole consensus, they say classify people based on color, skin, and this rubbish blah blah. So now hang on, I'm coming. Who would have thought? Now when you look at it in the concept of race and blah blah, so ideally you come in as like someone who's not been in the planet Air before, and then they say this is from this race, and like whoa, what does that really mean? Just like an Englishman listening to a Nigerian speaking broken or pidgin English. It's like, whoop, like the words are so mixed up. It doesn't make sense. Right? It doesn't make sense. So I really do understand. So which means indeed, whoever brought out the word race, or rather race as a word itself, is racist. Because It is the only reason why there is race is classification.
So, is it an evolutionary race? Okay. Does it mean there are people who are farther ahead in this race? You get me?
Yeah.
As compared to others.
Yeah.
Does it mean that?
Well, for the what will I put it now? So I'm just going to keep it 100.
Yeah.
For the sake of this conversation, I think that's exactly what it is, because in general, race is all about power and privilege.
Yeah. It
so
makes
that
sense.
Comes in. It's all about power and privilege.
Yeah.
I've got more power about you.
Yeah.
I've got more privilege, than you.
Yeah.
Which means I am better. So coming from where you are, racing, I am ahead of you.
The alien understands.
Exactly, understands. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah. So, if you are ahead, I'm the alien. Okay, I'm the alien who will be asking these questions because he needs to understand why they're called a human race.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've stated that it is evolutionary. Okay, it is this race, quote unquote, is evolutionary. Okay, does it encompass civilization as well? So, because when it comes to civilization, bro, not let's take it back.
Yeah.
To the cradle of mankind.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we all believe that we came from Homo sapiens sapien, or the ones who are ahead in the race came from somewhere else?
Yeah.
Do we believe that?
So
ideally, if we all started the race at the same point, it means as per now we should be at the same place in the race.
Yeah.
But if someone started the race ahead of the others, okay, they should be ahead as well. Mm-hmm. Okay, so when it comes down to evolution, do we all believe, okay, as the human race, do we all believe that we started this race all together as Homo sapiens sapien, or did someone steps ahead of us?
Okay, so I'm just going to answer this question in this way. Probably it's not going to cover everything you think.
Yeah.
For the reason why you're asking the question, anyways. Yeah. So first of all, just going to give you a disclaimer for the word of it, race. I mean, well, literally speaking, like dictionary will tell you this is how it is.
Yeah.
Discriminating someone based on color and blah. We understand all that, but at the same time, we're trying to look at it another angle.
Yeah.
Putting in perspective, evolution as well.
Yep.
Okay, and that's where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Now, I personally think that evolution actually, well, not necessarily affecting race, but like you said, civilization did.
Civilization.
Yes, civilization, but not evolution. I will tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we all, well, for the sake of the books and theories, we all came to be where we are now because of evolution. We all started as Homo sapiens. Then, right? Now, coming from where we are, we were all limited or not restricted, we are localized in our different niche.
Yes.
In our different locale, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm in Nigeria somewhere in that small community, and that's all I know about the world.
Yeah.
Me and the wild, not even wild, the little domestic animals around me, and that's all I know.
Yeah.
These guys are right here do their shit as well.
Yeah.
Right. So we believe this is all the world is all about.
Yeah.
You just keep walking, and it's all about wild, desert, dawn, and blizzards, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Now it is when we cling into civilization, we know, there is something ahead more than where we are, something just beyond the horizon, and we get there and we see someone else that doesn't really connect to us in the originality, in the same thoughts, in the same way we are culturally branded. When that happens, indeed, it's just general defense mechanism as a human to feel more important, to put that person behind.
Because they don't identify with your culture.
Don't identify, yes,
bro.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't identify. So I would say evolution really didn't affect race, because if it did, we all started from the same whatever.
Homo sapiens,
isn't it? Exactly. Yeah. So which means we should be at the same point.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It was civilization that actually brought about that racial sentiment.
This is where I have a problem with history.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the history they teach, we're in the era of information, bro. Okay, we're in the era where you can find all this information on the internet.
Yeah.
And when it comes to his story, it is defined. I'm the alien again. Let me go back to my alien cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your hypothetical world.
Yes. So as the alien, when I hear the word history, I will divide it into two. That is his story. It is not my story. It is not our story. It is his.
I see what you're doing there.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Because when you dive deep into our culture as the blacks, okay, in terms of civilization, we were way ahead. Okay? Before colonization, pre-colonization, bro. Okay? In terms of culture, we were way ahead. Okay? So, when it comes to this race, alien cap again.
Yeah.
Okay, now the alien understands history. No, the alien understands our story.
Yeah.
Our story.
Yeah.
Okay? The alien understands our story. Now, once the alien has understood our story, he will ask, okay, if this race is defined by civilization, we were ahead in terms of civilization then, okay, before colonization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, our culture has dictated that we're very welcoming, okay, and that's the price we pay to date for being open-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the price we pay to date. Now, make me understand why then I will still be segregated as an X race based on this race.
Right. I'm going to come into this story in a very different perspective.
Okay.
And I imagine you'll be gobsmacked.
Okay. I'm listening, right. Bro.
Now, racism, as a word itself, is very sensitive.
Yeah.
People take it really personal. And I understand why.
I do.
So
I do.
Yeah, absolutely. As much as myself, my opinion basically, and I would say probably this is going to put me in trouble, but I believe that racism is one thing that is never ending.
Yep.
And it's also one thing that is not entirely wrong. I will tell you why.
Yeah.
On the long run.
Yep.
And also, actually, the last thing, racism is not something that is limited to a particular sect of people.
Yep.
I believe everyone in the whole world is racist, and I will shock you later with that.
I will. Yeah.
Okay, coming forward.
Yeah.
So when you say racism, I don't talk about it with one sentimental grudge.
Yeah.
In that sense, because otherwise, it's very stereotypical to say, because we are welcoming black community and blah blah. We did this. Now, I'm not trying to say that in any way, whatever thing that happened back in the day wasn't a racist shit.
Yeah,
it was fucked up.
Yeah,
and it's even worse than I even think it is.
Yes,
very very worse and bad. And I agree with you. It was because we were very welcoming. Yeah, that was why the whole situation blah blah started up. Yeah. But it doesn't mean that we have the moral justification to tag something as racist.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. So moving forward with that, I see racism as a general concept. Yeah. Indicting everyone. Yeah. Who has ever thought about it. Yeah. Who has ever talked about it. Yeah. Or in any way had conversations about it. In any way, no matter how simple it is. Yeah. Okay, so moving forward now, your question was about is it because we are too welcoming, and that's also the origin of why we suffer the repercussions from. I'm asking, is that what your question is?
No, my question is, we've said that probably this race. Yeah. Okay. You've stated
literally
we've cut down the evolution.
Yes.
Okay. We've cut down we've both agreed that when it comes to evolution, we all came from the same standing point. Yeah. Okay. So it's not about evolution. Good. Now, is it about civilization? And as I've told you, we're in the era of information.
Oh yes. I get what you're saying. Yes, civilization. Sorry to go, but I do apologize.
In West Africa, there was Benin. In North Africa, there was the kingdoms of Mali. Timbuktu. In East Africa, there was the Bugandas, the Tanganyikas, bro. In Northern East Africa, there were the pyramids. Okay. All those. South Africa, there were the Swazi, the Zulu. Okay. All those are proper civilizations that were set pre-colonialism. In Zimbabwe, there are proper structures that were built, bro. They were like cities. They had drainage. They had where kings used to live. You get me? These are proper civilizations that were there pre-colonialism. Okay? And they still trickle down to date, to our languages. Okay, Benin. Have you read about Benin?
Come on, Benin is obviously one very big kingdom in Nigeria. I totally understand where you're coming from, but the question now is, because racism, now I'm trying to relate civilization in your own perspective into racism. Now, I don't deny the fact that we were in our own way during the Stone Age, advanced in mind, in thought, in everything we did, in the whole advancement,
bronze sculptures,
everything.
I was at the museum, bro.
I mean, there are obviously a lot of them as well. But it's a question of the maltreatment received based on the things we had.
We are getting to the maltreatment
or not?
Okay, we are still. Don't take the alien first, bro.
Okay,
we are still wondering why. We're wondering if this racism is with regards to civilization, so that we can cancel that out.
That's a fact I've stated. Rather than evolution, I think civilization had a long way to go with racism. And besides that, in general, I think there is also some psychological implications to that, and that obviously involves being greed and because there was something. I mean, there was nothing in Africa. There was. I mean, I feel like if there was no Africa, if there was no colonization, that's what racism wouldn't have been in place for the very first time. So, which means
I didn't think of that.
Which means the your alien guy, wouldn't even have the cause to ask some questions. Because this whole point of evolution, racism only started off, well, let me not say very recently, but not way beyond my forefathers when the slave trade times when they obviously brought them in. Now, because of the displacement of ecological environment, I mean, that means the same anyways. The sense of ecology, that is, now you bring in someone from Africa into this place that are very outlandish in feeling and everything around, very, I wouldn't say unique, but different from what they are. And it's oh wow, you are here, we don't know you. Oh, I am here, I don't know you. Racism. That's when it started.
You look different.
So if there was no slave trade, so I will agree with you indeed. It is that greed of jumping into what is not even yours in the beginning. That's what brought about this racism. And now today we are suffering from the repercussions of that move. If the Westerners, the Germans, the French, whoever they are that came over to colonize and these stayed put in their houses, we wouldn't be able to probably not associate with them in that regard. And then we are all content to where we are. I wouldn't have the cause to say, oh, you are different from me, because whoever is around me is fucking black. Whoever is around me is fucking white. So why would there be anything racism? So I do agree with you in that regard. But at the same time, now this is us now. Okay.
So let's create a hypothetical scenario.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. It's a modern world.
Okay.
It's a completely modern world. Now, I don't want to bring culture as of yet, because we are still in the discussion of racism. Okay. It's a modern world. You know how the Maasai wear the beads? You know how people from your culture have those wrapped clothes and everything. Okay. Can you imagine a society where we have still retained those aspects of our culture? There was no colonialism. Okay. Our societies have matured off where we were as of then. Okay, the Bugandans have nourished, the Benin has flourished. Okay, the Egyptians from the pyramids, the original Egyptians that's what I'm talking about. Okay, have flourished. Okay, within that cultural aspect. Can you imagine a world where I'm in the UK, but my dress code still emulates where I'm from?
Yeah.
Okay, that hypothetical scenario.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful, bro?
That is absolutely great.
Is it that colorful?
Yeah, that is. I mean, it is nothing else you would think about. That's mad. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. You know, this what you said just now made me to think, because when you gave me, when you told me, yo, hey, this is actually what I think we should talk about today. It made me go into a very high and deep mental trance.
Yeah.
I was thinking hard, bro. And not just thinking on what racism is as a term. Yeah. Because I personally believe that, racism is what people say it is.
Yeah.
But after thinking today, I understood that even the concept of racism as defined in the dictionaries or wherever you are, it's not even enough to,
words. Exactly. Bro. Words are just words.
Yeah. Now I'm going to take you through, not a memory, basically, like a pathway to these things. Now, what is racism? It's very easy to like say, racism is the discrimination based on color. It's very simple, very easy. But I think that's a very shitty.
It's a very shallow
definition of racism.
Yes.
Because if you do that, it only indicts a certain part of people.
Yeah.
And not everyone. Personally, I believe that everyone has some level of racism.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with someone, and I went on reading as well, some articles as well.
Yeah.
And I realized that, I mean, we Africans, yes, we, arguably are the most cultures or cultural
diverse.
Diverse, and also people who has suffered suffered from the whole effects of racism, or what racism is all about. Because understandably, I mean, why not?
Yes.
This is why I live in today's world. But it doesn't mean that we can escape from taking responsibility of that word as well. Now, you said something about being in this place and still maintaining your cultural origin. Which is really cool. It made me to think about the different types and ways racism exists. I'll shock you. Racism exists. Normal cliches, stereotypical, the normal profiling. When whites treat blacks very rudely, badly, whatever you want to call. But it doesn't end with that. Racism occurs as well when white treats whites themselves. I will tell you stories, man. Racism occurs in the way that's when the dynamics between the relationship between whites and black, whites on whites, blacks onto whites, and blacks onto blacks. And not just that, I'm taking it somewhere, not just that. Now, if you want to go to why racism actually occurs, now what is really perpetrating this whole concept of racism? I understood that indeed it comes from it is just human. I'm gonna tell you why.
Beings are wicked.
Now, in general, women want to be superior, so there's always a class. I am the Lord, you are the servant. I am the perpetrator, the predator, you are the victim. Now, being a a predator doesn't just tag you alone as being racist.
No,
you as well as a victim. Accepting that you are a victim is racist as well. I'll give you an example. We come in here in the UK, and then we drop our cultural background, the dressing, black culture in general.
We're going to culture, bro.
No, I'm coming. I'm just giving you like a name. I'll drop all that stuff, blah. And then we come here, and then we start familiarizing with what we're used to. This way, wearing suits and ties and blah blah and all this stuff. What does it tell us? It's because we fancy.
I have a very, very clear definition of that. Okay, I have very, very clear definition of that. Okay, bro, when we get here, there are stages. Okay, there are stages of how we exist here. Okay. The first stage is before you leave home. It's a familiar environment. There's that peace we have when you come out of your house and everyone you see looks like you.
Yeah.
Okay? There's that peace. There's that sense of acceptance. You feel that. Okay? You enjoy it. You indulge in it. Okay? Knowing that you can go anywhere and everywhere at any time without being questioned, without feeling that sense of, that gaze, that racist gaze.
Yeah.
Yes. Without feeling that. Okay? And it's enjoyable, bro. And you're comfortable. Okay? Then we move here. And then you get outside your house and awareness hits you that everyone else looks different. Okay? Everyone else looks what? Looks different. Now, assuming I came from Kenya with my traditional regalia, okay? With my wraps, okay? I come out of the house wearing my wrap my top body, and I start walking about. I'd look crazy, innit? Okay?
Yeah.
So what's the first thing you do? For you to be acceptable and feel that comfort you long for. You know that comfort from home?
Yeah.
For you to feel that, you start assimilating.
But at the same time, you assimilating is you promoting.
Now we're getting there, bro. We start assimilating. Remember, you still don't belong. There's a sense of belonging, bro.
Yeah.
Okay? So you want to feel that comfort of belonging. So you start assimilating, bro. Okay? But you still don't belong because some of them want you here. Some of them don't. But not everyone will be verbal about it. But you can tell from the body language. You can tell from the gazes. Remember that day we went cycling to X place? I don't want to quote it. Yeah? X place. You remember the type of treatment we had?
No, give me a background story. X place.
So, you remember that place? I had horrible chips and...
yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah? We had to sit outside, bro.
God damn.
We had to sit outside.
Cold, man.
Yes.
God damn.
We had to sit outside. Okay? That's that element of belonging, bro. Back home, you wouldn't feel that, would you?
Nah.
There's that sense of awkwardness, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? You definitely feel like you do not belong.
Fuck that shit.
Okay? So even without them telling you, they do not want you here. Okay, bro? And that means you are a minority. Okay?
Yeah.
Being a minority, the only way they'd want you here, bro, is if you are productive. Now, that runs back to slavery, bro. They don't want you here just living your life. No, you cannot just come here and just wake up one day, take a passport and come here and just live your life. No. They wouldn't accept you. So you have to be productive as an individual. Okay? That's the only way they will feel like you belong. Because you're inputting something back into the society. Our visas, bro. You're not privileged. You are paying taxes, but you cannot have public funds.
Yeah.
That means you don't belong, bro.
Institutional bullshit.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Now, when you assimilate, when now you start feeling that sense of security, now I'm here and blah, 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 you have a visa. Yeah. And this visa can definitely describe why you're here. Okay? You start assimilating to a certain type of culture. Their culture. Okay? I take off my regalia. I start putting on suits and ties. What am I doing to my culture? I'm diluting my culture. Okay? Eventually, I have kids here. Hypothetically. Okay? Of course, I have kids here. And these kids, because I tried so much to assimilate to my language, when my kids grow up, They do not understand my culture. They do not understand my language. So when I want to refill that comfort, bro, and I'm going back home, I've already assimilated. I've diluted my culture. That sense of belonging is not the same when I go back home. That's why I'm always a consistent advocate of going back home, bro. Of going back home. Because you will never feel that sense of belonging anywhere that's not home, bro.
Very true. Very true.
And now, sometimes there are two types of racism. Okay, when you get here, you'll understand.
I personally think there are so many types of
racism. Yeah, there are so many types. No, for blacks.
Okay.
Cool. For blacks, there are two types of racism.
Blacked out. Cheers.
Yeah. There are two types of racism. There is racism between a white individual, of course. First of all, we are the ones who are most affected by this because our color is significantly different from every other race.
Yeah.
So every other race is anti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Actually, I saw one very disgusting article online. It was around. It was talking about. I think it was a survey that they did. I think here in the UK. Very disgusting and exasperating. In the survey, I think they polled over 3,000 people from wherever. It was in Manchester, I think, and the is it college? College in London. And they polled, I think, over 3,000 people, and it was all about how you've experienced racism and who you think. I mean, different people of different communities. So the blacks, the Black Caribbean, Black African, and the gypsies, and the travelers, the all of them. And they said, from the whole conversation, or rather from those surveys, it came out that those who were mostly affected by racism were the Irish white. And it was against half the population of Black Africans. I say, fuck you, man. Fuck that shit. How is that even possible?
It's not. It's not.
It's crazy.
Now, when I told you about two different types of racism, okay? We are privileged, bro. I want to say we are privileged. You know why? At the end of the day, we have somewhere to go back to.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. If shit hits the fan, bro,
follow the sun.
I have home.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, what happens to the blacks who've grown here?
And they've lost the lineage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Yeah, I think I get where you're coming from.
Because when
fucked up.
Take that guy who grew up in London.
They don't have a choice.
Take him back home. He will not survive.
Yeah.
It needs a different type. Yes, we will accept you. Okay? And Africa is homely. Okay, we accept everyone.
Yeah.
Okay? It's very homely. It's very nice. We are polite people. We are accepting. We have a culture of, how do you call it? We are good people, generally. Okay? So we will accept you. But then, the culture will not embrace you. You get it?
No, okay? I think it is you not embracing the culture.
No, the culture will not embrace you.
No, the culture is static. It's white.
Yeah.
If you are coming in, you are meeting the culture. It's not meeting you. So you should be the one to accept the culture. Not culture accepting you. It's not going to change anyways. If you say culture accepting you means that you're expecting the culture to change.
No, I'm taking it from this perspective. Okay. When you move back home, let's say we take you. Let's say you're from Kangundo. Kangundo is some place in Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay. We take that guy whose forefathers lived in Kangundo, but he grew up in London. Okay. And we take him back to Kangundo. Me saying the culture will not accept you, it means how people will perceive you.
Okay.
Okay. You will not be included in this. You want to tell me, yeah? We have a traditional activity that involves men, that involves young men. Do you think you'll be at top of the list?
No. Absolutely no.
Yes, because you do not understand the culture. So the culture will not accept you.
So in that case, one very big question I think is one question I've always had in my mind.
Yes.
Will you call that racism by the main definition of what racism is?
That is culturism.
You understand? Racism is discrimination. You understand what I'm saying? Racism is discrimination based on race.
Yes.
Now we are fucking blacks.
Yes.
And the difference is you didn't grow up with me, but you came down from wherever you came from and down. Now you are black and black. I'm accepting you. It's not racism.
No, we are not discriminating you because of your color.
That's what I'm saying. But
we are discriminating you because of your culture.
But we are having this conversation in the context of racism.
Yes. That is not. I don't think that is racism.
No,
I don't think that is racism.
Yeah, just to clear that out, because it's one very big question. Because I always want to.
There need to be some.
There should be another. Yes, there should be another
culturism.
Yeah,
because I have faced discrimination from people of my same color,
skin.
Yes, same skin color.
But I don't think that's racism by the definition of what racism is.
Yes, that's culturism.
I started off this conversation by saying yes, racism is like one very.
We have discovered a new word. Write it down.
It's one very one big thing really people talk about, and I think it's seen with the very small pinhole microscopic myopic view.
Yeah.
Because it's all about this, so it's like a streamline. It's either it's race or nothing.
Yeah.
But then the treatment that embodies racism.
Yes. Now, as you said about the Irish.
Yeah.
They are not discriminated because of their color.
Yeah.
No, they're discriminated because their culture is different. Yes.
So in this case, I would say scrap racism.
Yes. No. Keep racism, but add another definition to something like discrimination of people. Or probably same ethnicity.
The reason why I said so is when you say racism, they don't talk by the definition. We don't talk about it on the concept of it, because whatever drives racism is all about. I have got more power. I've got more influence and more opportunity than you.
No. That's
hang on. No. Hang on. I'm coming now. Because I have this more than you. You can't enjoy it because you're not the same race. Racism. Sorry, you're not the same skin.
Yeah.
Racism. Now, when an Irishman is being treated badly by an Englishman, the same treatment. I have upper class more than you, but then we've got the same skin. What would you call that?
Culturism,
but it's the same treatment.
Yes.
So which means that's why I said racism is very shallow.
Yes.
And that should be scrapped.
Yeah. It needs to be chopped.
Yeah, it needs to be scrapped.
Yeah.
I gave an example of the way the dynamics racism works.
Yeah.
Especially in today's world and culture.
Yes.
This is society. I say you will see a white man racist against a white man.
Yeah.
Obviously, English and the whatever.
Yeah.
You see a white man showing racism against a black man.
You see
black against a white, anyways.
You will see an Indian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People from I think South.
No, I mean in general, Africans and Asians are the most what's the word I'm going to use now? The ones that are privileged.
Yes.
In this contest.
Yeah.
Because we are fucked up, man. Like, they fuck us big time.
Everywhere. Everywhere you go as a everywhere you go as a black man.
But the good thing is just to deflect a little bit.
Yeah.
In Africa, in as much as we're having this treatment, we know who is treating us this way.
Yes.
So it's collective. Okay. You understand? But in Asia, it's stupid. It's so fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up. You will see
someone from Japan
racist to someone from Philippines, and then someone from Philippines is racist to someone from India. Like, what the fuck up, mate? It's so fucked up. That race is.
But then they are all considered people of the same skin color.
Same color.
Then that is
racism.
Culturism.
I think that should be a word.
Or countryism. So, that is culturism or countryism.
So in essence, actually, I think
we are wicked.
No,
this shit, bro.
In essence, I think we are like trying to agree that indeed racism in what it's
is shallow.
It should be scrapped.
Yeah,
because it's
take it away
more than what it is.
We are not racing.
Yeah. Exactly.
If we were racing, we are fastest, bro. Usain Bolt,
exactly.
Name them.
Yeah.
David Kipchoge, those guys. Okay, we are fastest. Yeah, Asafa Powell, we are fastest. So if we were physically racing, we are not racing.
So
okay, if we were mentally racing, we are still not racing.
Yeah, because
we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We know.
I mean, we know. Yeah.
If we were musically racing, we are not racing, bro. We know that shit. You all know, bro. If we were musically racing, you all know deep down in your gut.
Is it dancing?
Is it dancing? We are not racing.
Is it acting?
Acting. When? We are not racing. Is it rapping? We are not. Is it bro? Is it instrument?
It's diversity.
We are not racing.
Yeah, we know.
Let's put that on a billboard.
Yeah.
We are not racing.
Yeah, we know.
Don't forget that, bro. Don't forget that we are not. We're not on a race to anywhere.
We shouldn't be.
No. Resources.
Yeah.
Bro, we're not racing.
Yeah.
We're racing to where? We're racing to where? The queen used to sit. Bro, they don't mind gold here. Where is gold? So where are we racing to? Where are we racing? So remember, we are not racing. So scrap racism.
Yeah, scrap it. I think, there should be another word for whatever.
Find another word, make it as complicated as possible, and make sure the definition encompasses
all the things. Yeah. It's just fucked up.
It's really wickedness.
Moving forward, no, I have two stories actually that shows very clear example of this different type of racism.
Yeah.
And these are really personal. Okay. I mean, one is not personal, but yeah. So I was home. That was last year, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And no, I wasn't so much at home, and it was like home because I had a lot of business commitments and stuff to sort out.
Yeah.
A few times I was home, I had a very, very weird conversation with my dad.
Yeah.
And in this conversation, he sat me down. I was like, no, actually, sorry. Not home.
Yeah.
It was in a phone call.
Yeah.
But I was home.
Yeah.
It was like, when are you coming back next? I was like, I try to come back every year, so that's fine. She's like, very good. I'm really happy about that. And he told me something subtly. No go marry outside.
Yes.
I mean, I'm very happy to find someone for you here to get married and blah blah. I mean, you found it sounded so weird, but I totally understand.
Bro, pause.
Hold on. I know where you're coming.
Yeah.
What I said is it sounded weird, but it doesn't mean that it was wrong. If at all, I think probably the best thing he said, but it sounded really weird. And that's the way I'm coming from. I'm just having this conversation on the context, right? In the context of what racism is all about.
Yeah.
Now, my dad was like, "Don't bring a white girl here." He was very,
blunt,
emphatic,
clear,
blatant. Don't bring a white girl here. Personally, in my own personal view, I don't even see why I should be getting married to a white girl, and I have reasons for that. Not because of racism shit. I think there is so much difference between us. We can't just blend. We're just going to be tolerating everything. It's fucked up. Okay, but that's by the way. And then he said all that stuff, and he didn't even stop there. It's like, if possible, please marry from the same tribe.
Culturism. You are subscribers to culturism.
Now it's not just racism against the white, but racism against even the same fucking black.
Yes, culturism, bro. That is, you have subscribed to racism and culturism at the same time.
But at the same time,
do
I understand him?
Now,
absolutely yes. Do I agree with him? Maybe 80% yes, and I'll tell you why. Because there is so much similarities. You said something. Home is where you feel belong.
Yes.
It takes something extraordinary for you to consider someone who is not within your, within the same mindset, or someone who is within your space or culture. It takes something extraordinary. Oh my God, this girl is wow.
Yeah.
This is divine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. But it doesn't mean that the differences are not there. That's one point. Second point, I'm going to read you a chart I was privy to in the conversation.
Nice. We are budding.
I'm going to read you a chart. This is a little bit censored, but guys.
Yeah.
So this is a chart in a group.
Yeah.
MBM. I think it's one of these, ladies, English girls having a banter about black men.
Yeah.
Now, these are different people popping up in the group chat. I'm just going to read the conversation.
Go through it, bro.
The first one says, black men would go above and beyond to please you because being a white woman to them is a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, they are easy. That's the next person saying.
That's the next person.
Yeah. It's a full conversation, man. It's a full fucking conversation.
Yeah. And
next one said was like, if I tell a black boy I want to pee in his mouth, he will let me. No way for a white guy. This is a conversation. Black guys have no self-esteem, and so they love us.
Black guys have no?
Black guys have low self-esteem, and so they love us. Moving forward, it's like, I'll fuck with a black guy, even date for a bit, but never marry. I was like, how crazy, man. It's like, oh my God, same. I feel the same. It's so much such appeal. Fuck it. The one said, black guys will do anything to be with a white girl. It's kind of pathetic. Then the one said, like, moving forward, is like, then explain, why don't you have any appeal? In fact, their latest good looking, remember someone like, very a little kind to us though. It was like, laugh my ass out. Right? Ask a white guy to come over at 3 a.m. He will say no. Ask a black guy, he'll be running like a fat fool. I'm sure you're gonna fuck your girl. I'm sure you're gonna fuck yourself.
The insult is triggering.
I personally wanted to read this to you.
That insult is triggering.
Now, there are loads going, but I'm just going to end it with these ones.
Yeah.
It was like, sounds like they are like puppets. Moving forward, is that fair enough? They are not my type, anyways. Those guys don't smell though. Imagine having sex with them, sweaty, smelling shit.
I'm triggered.
Bring that shit out.
I'm triggered, bro.
Fuck that shit, man.
I'm triggered for days, bro.
Now, I came across this chart. Someone sent it to me. Came across this chart. That was in 2021, early 2021, and this has been my Bible since then. Because it didn't just make me understand how these people see us. I mean, before now, people talk about it.
Yeah.
I have not personally experienced it.
No, we've experienced it in the clubs.
No. If I turn the clubs, I feel like they actually want to flirt around us.
Bro, I'll tell you a different perspective.
No, I know, I'm coming. Yeah. And probably because, I know where you're coming in that regard. Yeah. But you can't compare that scenario with this one.
Yeah, because this is not influence.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's not showing. You can't compare.
Yeah.
So this is actually how they see you guys. This is not just one person talking. It is a community of white women.
Prove us wrong.
You see that? Yeah.
Prove us wrong.
We're talking. It's crazy. And all this is all about what? Skin. Fucking skin. Two perspectives. My dad being culturalism.
Yeah. Culturism.
Okay, culturism.
Yeah.
And then this is another perspective between racism between the whites and upon the blacks.
Yeah.
And doesn't even end there.
Yeah.
For example, we see the class of the Filipinos
acting
like they are gods in this place against a fellow Asian community. It's crazy. Yeah. So this is also really, really diverse. I just want to bring out these examples to make it a little bit interesting, so we understand what we are really talking about practically, and not just mentalizing a concept.
That's on the ground, bro. This is not just a concept.
Now you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not a concept. Now this is it in practice, personal experience, and a fucked up shit on my phone. Tell me about it, mate.
First of all, yeah, I kinda subscribe to culturism.
No, personally, I think that's what should be, man. That's what it should be. Yeah, that's
I kinda subscribe to it, yeah, because at the end of the day, bro, yeah, I also had that discussion. You know, our fathers, our mentors, yeah. I had that discussion with my dad recently. So we sat down and he asked me, okay, so when are you planning to get married? I told him I'm not planning anytime soon. So I'm not looking into it. You get me? I'm focusing on some different aspects of my life.
Yeah.
And he told me the main reason he asked me is because he needed me to understand one thing. Okay? He needed me to understand where I consider home. Okay? I'll be comfortable here eventually, right? I'll live here, get a British passport and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and quote unquote be considered a citizen. Okay? But do I consider this place home? If that's the perspective they have, bro, do I consider this place home? Okay? Now, having asked me that, yeah, the next question was, what was my plan for retirement?
Man, this is... I'm gassed. Deep, mate.
Yes.
Deep.
What was my plan for retirement? Okay, when I retire, am I going home? Or am I saying...
Same thing here.
Yes.
God damn.
Okay. Of course, I know what comfort home entails, bro. I know how I feel when I'm back home in Africa.
Yeah.
I know the aurora, bro. I come back glowing. I come back energized. Okay? So I know what it feels to be at home. So definitely, I will go home. Okay? Now, this is where culture comes in, bro. Hypothetically, I marry a white lady. Okay? And then I marry a white lady probably when I'm 35. Okay? And then we have like 3 kids. Yeah? Fast forward, I'm 50. I'm planning my early retirement because I've invested back home.
Yeah.
Okay? So I plan my early retirement and I want to go back home. So you want to tell me this love of my life who's lived in the UK for 50 years and these kids, then my last born will be like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Okay? 16 and she's lived here all her life. You want to tell me when I go back home, they'll follow me home? Can we consider that selfish? Will they be assimilated? Will they feel how I felt when I moved here?
Yes. They will.
Yeah. Okay? Now, that's where conflict of cultures come in.
Yeah.
You get me? Okay? For a man who understands the repercussion of what happens in the future, I wouldn't want people I love to go through the same thing I went through when I came here. Back home, it's different. Okay? People are very accepting. It's easier for the whites when they go back home.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But let's not underestimate the impact of that culturism. Okay? Because there are some things or some events I won't be able to take them to. There are some places we won't be able to go to. There are some conversations I can't hold around them because they will not understand the aspects.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, coming from this conversation, bro, it's it's degrading. It's killed me.
Oh my god.
Are we that desperate, really, bro?
Well, who do you blame, mate? Who do you blame?
Are we that desperate?
Well, I don't know. I can answer for myself. I know I'm not.
I'm not. So definitely, I'm not.
Enough.
Definitely, I'm not.
Fair enough. But I mean, I'm not. I didn't read these out just for us to like use that to judge our standing.
Yeah.
No.
No.
We know who we are.
It is about
how they see us.
I always tell you something you should always understand. Yeah. Whose problem is this?
Their problem.
No. It is not their problem, bro. Because we can do something about this, right? We can be the first people to try and kind of emulate a different perspective.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. We can definitely do something about it. It is not our problem. Remember, don't let a vulture tell you about culture. Because they're not on the ground. A vulture cannot tell a lion how to hunt. They don't understand what culture is. So don't let vultures tell you about culture. Okay? Don't let these women demean the value of who you are. Bro, we are black men. We are kings. We bear names, bro. Our names have sense. Our names have meaning. Morioki means the reason, bro. There is a meaning to your name. You're not just named because that word is fancy. Okay? There is culture to your existence. Bro. Oh, man. So never devalue yourself. These are men who are uncultured. The black men these women are trying to like emulate, yeah? Are very uncultured men. Men who don't understand who their value is as black men, bro. We are kings, bro. We bear crowns on our head. Men's. I always like using the Lion King cartoon explanation.
Yeah.
So in Lion King, they use a lot of African names. They quote Africa a lot. Okay? But the only person who's like, you know Lion King, right? The only person who they quote unquote try to portray a black person's demeanor is Scar. You know Scar?
Yeah.
Because he's got the black beards and black men.
Yeah.
Okay? The black beards and black men. Be Scar, bro. Be ruthless. Okay? Understand is fight, not flight. Bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think I agree with you. I totally understand. I love your insights.
I cannot take away the fact that I know I'm foreign.
Yeah.
Okay? Probably I smell. Probably to you I smell. Okay? Yeah, because from where we are from, bro, we eat organic shit. Okay? And definitely there's that aurora.
No. This is you trying to rationalize.
No, I'm not
excuses. It's fucked up. Like
I am not rationalizing anything. Okay? That's why I'm saying probably to you I smell. Okay? But that does not take away who I really am. Your perception of me does not take away who I really am. And the generalization doesn't mean shit, bro. They can be general about those other black guys, but not me.
Yeah, I understand. Now, coming from here, yeah, this is us. You know who you are.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
Yeah.
We don't thirst
or
anything. No matter how thirst trapped that is out there, bullshit.
No, bro.
We don't, because we know the originality. We know who we are.
Yeah.
But then this is us speaking from our own angle.
Yeah.
Funny enough, when I saw this conversation online, I was pissed. I was literally irate about this conversation. But at the same time, I wasn't just angry at them.
Yeah.
I was angry because, not at them first, because it was their personal experience, which means there was someone else who was like me, who made them see me that way. Now, I agree.
Yeah.
Generalization in this sense is stupid stereotypes. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I get it.
Now, it's fucked up that they had to think this way, but then I cannot try to change the narrative by punishing these people.
No. That's where I told you, bro.
I'm coming out. I'm trying to emphasize what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's about telling those guys who is waking up at 3 a.m., jumping and hopping to a black beats home.
3 a.m., bro. 3 a.m.
It's fucked up, man.
Hello.
God damn.
Can you come to 3 a.m., bro? I'm in my duvet.
Fuck that shit, man.
In winter. Go fuck yourself, bro.
Now, this is the caliber of people who this conversation should be going to. Uncultured. Because they don't know who they are.
Who are you?
It's fucked up, man.
If you're that type of black man, you need to get down and do some press-ups, bro.
Yeah.
You have self-esteem issues.
You know, one very close experience we had.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy we didn't go through it.
Yeah. Tell me.
Do you remember the last time? Not the last time. Fuck it. One of the first days we were at Yates.
Yeah.
Our picture came onto their line. Into their Instagram.
Yeah.
I think I showed you that.
Yeah.
I think they specifically took us the picture because I think we're really blacks in that. Not Yates. Sorry. The crypt.
Yeah.
The crypt.
Yeah.
I think we're only blacks there. Having fun like shit.
Yes.
The whole girls were all over us.
Yeah.
Everyone was like bawling. Blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, dicking you around.
Yeah.
They took all these pictures. So I think this group of girls that wanted us to go out to another place, club and blah. And then we were about going with them.
Yeah.
And then we got to a point like, fuck this shit. We're going home.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit.
Now, if it happened that we eventually ended up in that second,
it'd be those guys now. It'd be those guys that
God damn,
bro. But then, remember, at the beginning of this conversation, we said something about the clubs.
Yeah.
When you go out, bro, you're hot.
Yeah, you are.
Raw.
No, they want to play around you.
You are dancing, like, bro. You are dumpling. Yeah.
Crazy.
But then, when it comes to probably I think because of where they are, it's influenced. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, when it comes to real life, that is the perception they have.
That is it. Yeah. And that is what we should be talking about.
Yes. We should not talk about clubs.
No.
That environment is influenced.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Those are lies. Those are liars.
Oh my God. I love the word you said. I have been trying to see how to bring up this different perspective to this whole racism shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to call it because we're all ingested in this conversation we're talking about now.
Yeah.
But now you've mentioned lying. Now let's deviate a little bit. Not deviating, just shift to another lane in this conversation. Yeah, cool. Put it in a new gear. Okay?
Yeah. We're in a different lane.
We have agreed that the whole concept of racism is very myopic.
Yeah.
Very shallow. It's even more than that. In fact, that word should be scrapped and better used. What's what he said? Culturism. Cool. I love that as well. It embodies a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now moving forward, every society is racist to someone who doesn't identify to them, or rather with them. The very first day I came to the UK, I dropped in the plane. Sorry, I came down from the plane, not dropped. Otherwise, you parachuted. I love that, man.
God damn. Hi, skydiving. Skydiving kind with a visa. Hey, what are you telling me? You're those guys who hang on the tires. Oh my God. The guy who's been hanging on tires, man. On plane tires.
God damn.
Yeah, in the cold.
Anyways, I left it from the plane, yeah. And when I came down, you know that little passageway you come in and you pass through from the plane to where you move into the airport itself.
Yeah.
That little passageway. You see posters on the wall.
Yeah.
I saw something that has resounded every day in my life since then. It's a little write-up.
Yeah.
It says, the only thing that is the same amongst us is the difference between us. God damn.
I subscribe to that.
God damn. And that is there what racism, culturism is all about.
Yes.
What am I trying to say? Racism is not all that bad as a concept, in quote.
Yeah.
Because if you are racist for your own kind, I think you are just being selfish unto your own. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But if it involves abuse onto someone else, that's where I have a problem. Now, we talk about racism. Anytime you mention racism, we are quick to say, yeah, racism. We remember these countries like the Europeans, Europe, Westerners, the US and UK. Sorry, all that blah blah. Like, they are the lords and they are Methuselahs of racism. Yeah. But it's crazy, man. Now, have you thought about those in the Eastern community, the Arabs?
Yeah.
Someone like you, if you go to, for instance, Saudi Arabia, can you even own a property there?
Weirdly, they're very accepting. I'll say this from this perspective, yeah?
Okay.
I'll say this from this perspective. Hush puppy.
No. Hang on.
Arabs subscribe to one language and one language only.
Money.
Yes.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, as rich as Hush Puppy.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Before we go there. Hush puppy, I'm Interpol.
Chocolate City.
Go on.
Anyways, yeah,
we'll talk about that in the next episode.
As rich as Hush Puppy was, I imagine probably he didn't have any property then in the UK. But sorry, in Saudi, no, what am I saying? Dubai.
Yeah.
But that's understandable. But I think people buy houses in Dubai anyway.
Yes.
That's good. But I'm specific with the core where they really practice this Islamic, Saudi. You can't own property there.
Yeah.
Your rights
are,
if you have any,
there.
I mean, right here we've got the opportunity to regularize, and become citizens at some point, right? But there, fuck that shit. You are always on that tier till you eventually leave, and it's them playing you, doing you a favor. But we don't talk about this. Why? Because the Arabs, you see, racism. You're so quick to call the UK blah blah. You mentioned something. They say give you visa, you paying tax, but you're not obviously able to access the government benefit and stuff. And that's shitty. That's crazy. I mean, you and I, we had our own space when you were pimping up your house, and we went down to Corey to buy stuff, and you wanted to buy stuff on credit, and that's stupid shit. Okay, fuck that shit. Stupid shit. You know, you couldn't access credit because you are just coming in here, but someone who obviously is English is able to buy your stuff from credit, and it's so easy. It's institutionalized form of racism, but that's one of them. Now, in comparison, we are very quick to say, man, that's a fucked up racist movement. Right? But those in the East, the Easterners, I beg your pardon, those in Saudi and all that stuff, you can own shit. But I will tell you the difference between them. I said earlier, racism at some point is not, from my own personal opinion, it's not entirely a bad thing. As long as there is no abuse. Okay, it's just someone being selfish and keeping their thing for themselves. If Africa was selfish and kept all our goals to ourselves, we wouldn't be in this mess. Okay. So I totally subscribe to the Easterners. Now, both racist in concept but by definition, but this is different between them. When you are traveling to, for instance, Saudi Arabia, and you want to go there to live and work, they tell you this is the rules of engagement. You're coming here, you're not going to have a property. These are your rights. If you say shit, you're out. You are signing, everyone agrees, nothing says. It is blatant.
Clear.
The racism there is blatant. Everyone knows. You are coming with your two heads. But in here, very subtle. Now, they tell you, oh, come on. Hello. Come and do this. Are you right? You're right. Yeah, they tell you all these things. And then you come in, and there's no clear paper to sign. There's no clear rules. But even in that state of what's it called, no rules of blah blah, nonchalancy. Even that space of nonchalancy, there are even rules that are so minute that you can't even see. Now, what is better, where you are, there are clear cut blatant rules where you see where you are going, or the place you are, and then there are no rules, but then someone comes to you one day and is like, oh, you've offended.
I want that straight to the point shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, everyone is racist, but it's the way you plan it. Now, these guys want to be all righteous.
Yeah.
They want to make this to be very palatable. Here, the racism stinks, but they don't tell it to your face.
No. They're subtle about it.
Now we go to Curry to buy your property, didn't we? And sorry, your appliance. Yeah. And we get there after choosing stuff, and we go there to pay.
Yeah.
You saw the option of you can actually pay with credit and pay instrumentally. Oh, can I do this? Please, can I see your what's the word? Your passport. What is the business of your identity to you buying a fucking TV? And they're saying it nicely. Now, when you came in, they didn't tell you that you're not limited in any way to buy stuff, obviously.
You reminded me. There was a clause.
They are speaking in a very loving,
There was a clause.
Like, so fucked up, man.
And there was as long as I could show that I'm employed.
Yeah. As long
as I could show that I'm employed. And I've retained that job for like a year because it was past a year, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yes. I was entitled to. But bro.
You see what I'm saying?
You're now, this
is a place where there is no rules on, okay, you must be racist or not be racist, blah, blah. That line. No straight up court on that line.
Yeah.
But at the same time, institutionally, doing it nicely, petting you, but still hitting you with that stupid shit. It's better we know these are the rules.
Yes.
And this is why people don't talk about racism when it comes to the East or the Arab, even though they are the fiercest.
Yes.
But in here, where it's like very subtle and so nuanced and everyone is all
gray area.
You understand where I'm coming?
Yeah.
Now you do.
Because by the way, when you sign those papers when moving to the Arabs, you know.
You understand? You know.
That's why they don't talk about it there.
Now, this is what racism should be.
Because you agreed
talked about. You
agreed to.
Yeah. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Now,
don't pretend to be welcoming and not welcoming at the same time.
Exactly.
You want me here and you don't want me here. Choose.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. I don't have.
Now, if you come to some parts of Africa, and obviously we in a way we seem to be very inferior to the white community. Yeah. But even to ourselves, like, we extended this racism stuff even beyond the whites and even back home. Mm-hmm. Now, there are some communities where you can't even have access to like key positions. Yeah. Some states, like someone for you can't go like to another state that's not yours to run for president or run for governor. Or
now that has another word.
That has another word. No, what I'm saying is, I brought this to this context because I'm telling you that these are clear rules, already. Yeah. It's in the constitution. Yeah. But let them not put the decision where there are no rules like that. Yeah. And then you feel like, oh, I can actually do this, and you get there at the door and they sweep you away, which is even worse. Now, moving forward from this narrative, I'll bring another perspective. Yeah. I said, indeed, racism is universal. Yeah. That's on the one hand. Yeah. Secondly, racism happens when there is discrimination between a predator and someone who's a victim. Yeah. But then, being a victim even puts you at a possible place of being a racist yourself because you are inferior to another culture, which means, for instance, accepting pounds to naira, accepting pounds to shillings. Yes. Fucking accepting pounds to cities.
That is racism.
Fuck that shit.
Your pocket is racist, my friend.
Fuck that shit.
Why are you accepting pounds and not cities?
Yeah? Fuck that shit. Now, even if we are victims now, we are even racist to ourselves. And that is the highest form. Now, on the other hand.
But then, on the other hand, bro, they came and took shit from my place.
I know.
I rightfully want my shit.
Once it's not because you feel like it's higher.
Oh my God, we are going to jail, bro.
No,
we are going to jail.
Once it's not because you feel like they're higher, it is higher. Understandably, today's market, power market, blah blah. Yeah. But then it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. No having preference for one than the other. Yeah. Something that is outlandish to yours. Yeah. That's what it is. Even as victims, we're even racist because it is what it is. Yeah. Now, moving forward, these people here, obviously in the white community, like especially in the Westerners, they are very quick to say, no, we are not racist. We do a non-racist the protocol, what they call policy. Do all those blah blah nonsense shit. Fuck that shit. Now I understandably, you say you have never shown anyone here, any bloody person, boy, girl, man, woman. Sorry. Can come and claim that he has never been racist to anyone.
No, this is the line they use. This is the line they use.
Tell me the word, tell me.
You know, I have black friends. My auntie and my cousin is married to a black man. You know, my auntie from my sister's side. She came from, so and so from where?
Now, agreed. Now, all that, agreed. You have not personally, actively, been racist. But you don't even realize that benefiting from being racism even makes you a racist. I'll tell you 2 reasons. Now, obviously, I don't have access to public posts. But you have access and you are benefiting from it, from something I don't have access. Is that not racism?
That is racism.
You're not calling me by name. But you are benefiting from what I stand for, or rather, what is stood against me. That is fucking racism. Now, in the time of election comes, here in the UK, in the West, in the US, and they're like, blah, blah, everyone is giving up the manifestos and stuff. And then, obviously, I understand here, they don't talk about poverty. So obviously, you can't come and say, I'm going to give everyone a job. No, I'm going to do the roads. Everything is fantastic, isn't it? Now, what's the line they use in their manifesto? Rule against racism. You don't know that even using that word racism, which obviously predisposes relates to us black, indirectly puts you in the position to benefit.
Predisposes you,
not even makes you benefit, because people here, he's not racist, so we are going to vote for him. So you used the racism card. Biden said, I didn't want to call names. Okay, I didn't want to call names. Now you used know what Biden said. That shit, man. That is the highest level of racism.
Said, if you do not vote for me, you are not black.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Fuck that shit. It's what I'm talking about. No, it's okay to say racism is very blatant. Now, I'm not giving you this because you're black. Cool, tell it to my face. I agree. But when you have to be subtle about it, in this Western community, you are benefiting from racism, either by using as an election manifesto to be voted. That is benefiting from my not limitation, I would say. Benefit from
I want to feel hopeful towards you, because you want to give me something that I think
benefiting from my misfortune. That is the highest fucked up racism, because it doesn't just tell you that you are a stupid person. I recognize that you are stupid, and I know I can use that stupidity to play
against you
to vote for me. Fuck that shit.
It's deep.
Fuck that shit.
You're going to jail, bro.
God damn.
You're going to jail.
God
You're going to jail. Ethel will bail us out. I'm going back. You need to find yourself a new probation officer, bro. Oh my God, we're going to jail. We're going to jail. Bro, and freedom of speech. Went to the UK.
No. Honestly speaking, though,
I have tested those cold concrete bed. I've tested it, bro. I have tested that cold concrete. Macintosh. Macintosh, bro.
But honestly speaking, though, man, what's the lie in this conversation?
The lie.
What's the lie in it? Where's the lie?
It's true.
Because this is remember racism in a very myopic stereotype. It is just this, but they don't really understand there are so many nuances. Even benefiting from racism is racism. Even
why should you use that?
Why?
Give me a different manifesto. Consider me a citizen, okay?
Exactly. Like,
so don't use that. Don't use that.
Misfortune. To gain power. You are getting access to that £5,000. That I don't have access to. But you don't come to my place and tell me I'm racist. And you say you're not fucking racist.
You're racist as shit.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit.
God damn, man. It's
It's been hot.
I'm so
Oi.
about it. Oh man, I don't know. It's is there anything else there to talk about?
This is the well that gets deeper and deeper and deeper. You
go deeper, you go to prison.
Yeah, we are going to prison.
Yeah,
we definitely are going to prison.
But but that's my opinion.
That's my opinion.
Yeah,
that's my opinion. And
my opinion don't make the rules.
And I'm standing on my word.
Exactly. My opinion don't make the rules, but that's my opinion about these things. That's how I feel about it.
Yes.
You know, if
that's why there's freedom of speech.
Yeah. So if there is no, I don't believe. See now, what are the things I have accepted by good faith?
Yeah.
One, everyone is racist.
Everyone.
White, black, across.
Yes. Everyone.
Every fucking person.
Yeah. Asian.
In their different
sets of ways.
Exactly. Everyone is racist. That's on the one.
Yeah.
Secondly, there is racism everywhere.
Everywhere, bro. Except home.
Yeah. However, to yourself though. To yourself,
to me.
To me. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm subscribing to me.
Yeah, because my dad told me not to marry, so fuck that shit. So everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. That's on the one hand. Yeah. Now racism will never end.
Never.
Because it's organic. It's in the genotype.
The only constant is our differences.
It's now if you're traveling coming into the UK, just that ally where you come in. We usually coming from terminal 1.
No, 1A is leaving, right?
I'm not sure.
She's the one who travels a lot.
201.
Yeah. 3
is living.
Yeah.
But 201, I'm not sure. One of the terminals, it's bold. The only difference between us. 2. Cool. The only difference between us is it's the only thing constant between us is the differences. Okay. So
that is acknowledging.
I agree.
That is acknowledging
it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I said, it's never ending. Why? Because it's rooted in our gene. As long as a man will be selfish, we always be selfish and greedy.
We are wicked.
Racism is never going to go.
Yeah.
Now it is how you play the racism card that matters.
Yeah.
Don't abuse anyone with it.
No.
But it's okay to be selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And I will always subscribe to the Easterners.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be racist to me, tell it to my face.
Yeah.
Let me sign the rule of engagement.
Yeah.
Don't do this
so that I understand.
I understand what I'm coming in for.
Yeah.
It's like boxing, isn't it?
Yes.
We know rules. Exactly.
Yeah.
Boxing, it's hitting, punching, blah blah. On its own, it's brutal.
Are we racing? Can you punch, bro? Can you punch? Pound for pound. The greatest to ever live, Ali.
Yeah.
The baddest, Tyson. But we're not racing.
No.
Always remember.
Yeah.
We're not racing.
It is. Racism is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is a racist.
Yeah.
And it's better to be a blunt racist than a subtle one.
Yes.
Because the subtle ones are the
straight to my face. Tell it straight to my face. Yeah.
That's my ground on the whole concept of racism. What do you think? Do you have any add-ons or what do you agree on?
No, I accept most of the things you're saying. And I already accepted racism, bro.
Yeah.
When I moved here, every day I walk out of my house and see everyone is different from me. I understand I do not belong.
Yeah.
I do not belong. Whether I want to assimilate or not, because I'm already productive. So you're somehow directly or indirectly benefiting from what I'm doing. I'm paying my taxes. Okay? So directly or indirectly, you're benefiting from what I am doing. So whether I want to assimilate is entirely up to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that is also entirely up to you, bro.
Absolutely.
That is why your father said,
come home.
Do not assimilate, my friend.
Go home.
Do not assimilate.
Yeah, go home. I totally agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, let's bring this to closing.
Yeah.
And it's going to be with this concept, or rather this question. Just try to see a question.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about something. I just forgot. God dang.
Yeah. Drink Monster, my friend. Jog your brain. Jog it.
Oh my god.
Jog your mind.
I think it's about this whole racist shit. I don't know. He just left.
He left the building.
It was a very interesting question.
Really?
Yeah. When you were talking, I sort of mentalized this. I was going to ask, but there you go.
No problem.
But anyways, yeah. It's fuck shit.
Yeah, we're going to jail, bro. We're going to jail. When this episode comes out, if you don't see the next episode,
come on, find us, please.
In Sussex. On that cold Macintosh, bro.
Oh my
Where you wash and pee at the same pot.
Shit.
Shh. Anyway,
really shit.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Oh, bro. This is real. This is real. No lie. I've loved it.
Yeah.
This has...
The thing is...
Mind you, we have not terminated this conversation.
No.
Because these are just challenges we are adapting to.
Especially as a black.
Yes. This is our perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Young black men.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is our perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. And we both understand now there's a difference. The race is diverse. Racism is diverse. There's culturism in it. There's nepotism. There's everything in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's diverse.
So it's not necessarily what the word stands for.
No.
It's even more than that.
Yes.
Like we said. I mean, no. Coming on from where we started off this conversation. We started with like saying, yes, racism as a concept. Yeah. You asked the question.
Yeah.
Is it evolutionarily driven?
Yeah.
Or civilization? I was like, oh yeah, civilization it is indeed.
Yeah.
Coming from the whole colonization, and that's even where the essence of racism started from. Because if there was no mix,
if they did not come,
if there were no mix,
that's why I'm saying in that hypothetical situation right now, bro, I have pimped this house as a proper black man.
Yeah.
I have my goat skin there.
Yeah.
I
with
have
your
my
horns on the wall.
Yes, horns on the wall. I still cook with 3 rocks.
Yeah.
And clay pot.
Yeah.
Oh, and firewood.
God damn.
Yeah. You'll find me later on in the evening with my regalia.
Under the palms. Drinking organic wine.
Aye, my friend, breaking koala nuts.
And bushmeat.
Bushmeat, my friend.
Life is good, man.
Oh. Life must have been amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is a scenario we cannot even imagine. We cannot fathom. Because
it's what it is. It never happened. It never happened. Yeah.
We are here now. And that's what we're facing right now.
Yeah.
And that is our perspective. So
cool.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's been a very nice conversation. And any last thoughts? I always ask this just in case.
No, I don't have any last thoughts, bro.
There you go. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll tell you guys, see this video, subscribe to this. I don't know why these guys don't fucking subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Like, we need hundreds and thousands on there. Like, it's fucking crazy.
We are still on the baby steps. So anyways, it's the beginning of the channel.
The point is, we depend on you guys to bring us up.
Yeah.
Let this spread. Let it go viral.
Yeah.
Like us and just give us a love in general. And until next time, I say cheers.
Cheers. We're out.